Canelo Alvarez showcased his exceptional skills and reaffirmed his status as a dominant force in boxing with a decisive victory over Edgar Berlanga on Saturday night at T-Mobile Arena. The bout, a 12-round super middleweight title fight, saw Alvarez methodically dismantle Berlanga, securing a unanimous decision and retaining his World Boxing Association, World Boxing Council, and World Boxing Organization super middleweight titles. From the opening bell, Alvarez took control of the fight. Berlanga, who had moved up 14 pounds for this bout and was coming off a 16-month layoff due to injuries, struggled to find his footing against the seasoned Mexican champion. In the first round, Alvarez landed a series of effective punches, while Berlanga appeared hesitant, often retreating and trying to tie up Alvarez to avoid his powerful shots. Fans expressed their frustration with Berlanga's cautious approach, booing loudly midway through the first round. Alvarez continued to dominate in the second round, connecting with a right hand that backed Berlanga against the ropes. Despite Berlanga's efforts to clinch and minimize damage, Alvarez's relentless aggression kept him on the defensive. As the fight progressed, Alvarez's superiority became increasingly evident. In the third round, Alvarez landed a solid right to Berlanga's body, causing him to complain about a low blow. The referee issued a warning, but Alvarez remained unfazed, continuing to target Berlanga's midsection and head. In the fourth round, Alvarez caught Berlanga with a left hook as he was backed into the ropes. Berlanga managed to land a couple of right hands, but Alvarez's counterattacks were more effective. By the fifth round, Alvarez's left hook landed flush, and Berlanga's attempts to tie up Alvarez were met with stiff resistance. The sixth round saw another warning from the referee as Alvarez pushed Berlanga's head down. However, Alvarez's dominance was undeniable. In the seventh round, a powerful right hand to Berlanga's temple sent him to the canvas, marking only the second time in his career that he had been knocked down. This knockdown was a testament to Alvarez's power and precision. Berlanga showed resilience, getting back on his feet and continuing to fight, but the damage had been done. In the eighth round, Alvarez landed a right uppercut as Berlanga was backed against the ropes. Berlanga managed to land a left hook, but it was clear that Alvarez was in full control. The ninth round saw Alvarez landing another right hand, making Berlanga spin out of a neutral corner. Berlanga's strategy shifted to survival as he kept his distance and avoided engagement for most of the 10th and 11th rounds. In the final round, Berlanga raised his hands, perhaps hoping for a favorable outcome similar to his previous decision victory against Jason Quigley. However, the judges' scores reflected Alvarez's dominance: 118 to 109, 118 to 109, and 119 to 108. In his post-fight interview with Showtime's Jim Gray, Alvarez expressed his satisfaction with his performance. "I'm a strong fighter all the time against all fighters. I'm a strong man. Nobody can beat this," he declared, emphasizing his confidence and dominance in the ring. Berlanga, on the other hand, offered no excuses for his loss. Acknowledging the difference in Alvarez's power, he stated, "I don't make excuses for myself, so it is what it is. I take my punches and roll with them. It's boxing. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose." Despite the setback, Berlanga remained optimistic about his future, vowing to keep pushing forward. Berlanga entered the ring as the #1 contender in one of boxing's sanctioning bodies. His journey to this fight was marked by challenges, including a 16-month layoff caused by 2 broken bones in his left hand. Despite these setbacks, Berlanga's determination brought him to this pivotal moment in his career. Edgar Berlanga, known for his initial 16-fight streak of first-round knockouts, had built a reputation as a formidable puncher. However, his recent fights revealed vulnerabilities. After a series of decision victories and a bizarre incident in 2022 where he attempted to bite his opponent, Berlanga parted ways with Top Rank and signed with Matchroom Boxing, seeking bigger challenges and opportunities. Berlanga's fight against Jason Quigley in his first bout since June 2022 was a critical moment. Despite his hesitancy and being outboxed in some rounds, Berlanga managed to secure a unanimous decision victory. His power and prowess were on display, but the fight highlighted areas that needed improvement. For Berlanga, the loss to Alvarez is a learning experience. He acknowledged the challenges of fighting at a higher weight and expressed his intent to start future fights with the same intensity he showed in the final round against Quigley. His aim is to face better opposition and prove that he belongs among the top super middleweights. Alvarez, at 34, continues to demonstrate his skill and strength. His victory over Berlanga reaffirms his position as a dominant champion in the super middleweight division. Alvarez's focus remains on defending his titles and seeking out new challenges, further solidifying his legacy in boxing. The fight statistics underscore Alvarez's dominance. Berlanga landed only 71 of 398 punches, averaging just 6 punches per round. In contrast, Alvarez was much more accurate, landing 134 of 385 overall attempts. This disparity highlights Alvarez's superior technique and ability to capitalize on openings. Berlanga's reunion with his former trainer, Mark Farrett, after a long stint with Andrew Rozier, was a notable aspect of his preparation. However, corner conversations captured during the fight indicated some disharmony. Farrett questioned Berlanga's focus and strategy, emphasizing the need for a more aggressive approach. Matchroom CEO Eddie Hearn commented on Berlanga's performance, noting that a short might was not in Berlanga's best interest after such a long layoff. Hearn emphasized the importance of gaining experience and proving oneself against top-tier opponents. Berlanga's knockdown of Quigley in the final round was a positive sign, but Hearn stressed the need for continued improvement and readiness for bigger fights. Canelo Alvarez's victory over Edgar Berlanga was a masterclass in boxing. Alvarez's precision, power, and ring intelligence were on full display as he systematically dismantled Berlanga. For Berlanga, the fight was a humbling experience and an opportunity to learn and grow. As both fighters look to the future, Alvarez remains a dominant force in the super middleweight division, while Berlanga continues his journey to prove himself among boxing's elite. Stay tuned for more updates on the latest news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing.